Just like the virus, the protesters aren't going away. Thousands of demonstrators rallying in Jerusalem against the government's handling of the coronavirus crisis. Outside the Knesset, some climbing on top of a statue of the menorah, a state symbol. These Israelis are demanding better state aid, taking to the streets in almost daily demonstrations. What began peacefully, though, disintegrating into fearsome scenes. Police forcibly clearing people from Paris Square outside the Prime Minister's home at about 1 a.m. Officers assisted by mounted police. And water cannons spraying down protesters. Demonstrators pushing against them, unwilling to stand down. Police say at least 34 have been arrested for breaking the peace and attacking officers. Knesset Speaker Yariv Levin taking to Facebook to call for the arrest of a woman who posed topless atop the menorah statue, saying no country in the world allows the degradation of its symbol like this. Before this, though, protests were marked by music and drums. Some chanting no to violence, others dancing, with demonstrators threatening to stay in the streets all night.
I'm here because I'm a student. I study social work. And my job is like one of the hardest jobs in Israel and in the world, and I get almost no money, and I'm here because my future is dependent on this government.
The protest, organised by several groups, including restaurant owners angry at the repeated closures forced upon them in recent months, self-employed Israelis who say government support has been insufficient, and the so-called Black Flag anti-corruption protesters against Netanyahu. Some demonstrators marching against proposed legislation that would allow the government to take action against COVID-19 without Knesset approval, protesters saying it would remove vital oversight. Netanyahu, for his part, has announced numerous economic aid packages, but protesters say they're frustrated by red tape and the slow pace of receiving the assistance. And in Haifa, some 150 restaurant owners also demonstrating. Jewish and Arab restaurateurs from various areas of northern Israel blocking roads and calling for compensation.